What's up guys, GlitchDoctor. Today I'm going to be explaining the beta of Super Mario 64. So let's get started.
Super Mario 64. Now you know that I've covered this game 6 times on my channel, so I will again cover it a 7th time. But this time I will be talking about its beta. Now Super Mario 64 was originally going to be on the Super NES, and there was even a prototype for a Mario game that played like, well, a normal Mario game, but obviously it was scrapped. Great, another thing I'm going to be wanting. Later on, the game was moved to the N64, to the game we all know and love today. But there are some differences, obviously. One thing is that the HUD was somewhat different. It had different number styles and a picture of Mario's head which looked like something from Paper Mario. Another thing is that, well, some textures were different, but Mario still looked the same. Oh, and some level designs were different. For example, here is a picture of the beta version of Cool Cool Mountain. Like the ghost playing cards on Luigi's Mansion, there is a brief video of it. Oh god, that penguin looks disturbing. There was a track that had the same melody, but sounded like it had different instruments. That song, the Jolly Roger Bay / Dire Dire Docks theme. Some sounds were different, such as Mario screaming,
without them becoming pixelated and blocky,
Bowser's roar, and some of Mario's jumping sounds. They are pretty much your average cartoon sounds, just to fill in before Charles Martinet does the voices. Mario's triple jump wasn't actually a triple jump. It was a double jump followed by a twirl, like when you jump on a Shy Guy. A lot of these animations, including Mario's slightly variated walk, can be used in an actual Super Mario 64 ROM, but you have to modify some of the code in the game using a hex editor. Another thing, the castle layout was different. As you can see, there are some walls here rather than steps, the castle's interior colors are different, and there are these stars right here. Just look at this. One huge thing that seemed like a mystery back then is the presence of Luigi. More specifically, multiplayer. Yeah, this game was going to have 2-player support, with a camera that got bigger and smaller while you and a friend were either near each other or going away from each other, but it was scrapped due to the N64 not fully supporting it because of hardware limitations. Now there was actually a hack made by Skillux, or Skillux, whatever, that supports 2 players in a way that was apparently supposed to be like the original multiplayer concept. So yes, it is possible to play 2-player on Super Mario 64. As far as the whole Luigi thing, he was supposed to be the other character in 2-player, but think again of the hardware limitations. There was this one spot in the courtyard where the stone star is that reads L is real 2401. People were shocked and confused at what they found. Could Luigi have been in the game? No, but that sign did have meaning to it. It meant that Luigi was real in Paper Mario, since 2401 was the date of Paper Mario. Going back to the Luigi supposedly being in the game, people thought that there was a way to unlock him. Now some people actually decided to become the biggest trolls on the internet by writing out ways to unlock him in the game, but sadly none of them were true. These could go from fairly easy to extremely hard. I recall one that said something about, in the game, having to go to some world and getting a bottle of apple juice, later followed by wiping your butt with the cartridge, throw it down the road 50 feet, and then trying to jam the cartridge back in. Another one was like you had to do something, then go to your nearest convenience store and buy a 2-liter Pepsi, chugging it all down while you run down the road, then going back home to do some other random thing. These guys went all out, but sadly Luigi never made it in the game. So yeah, Luigi is not in the game, as I'm sure you already know. But there is, however, a nice alternative. Using a Super Mario 64 ROM and Toadstool 64, you can actually do a cool thing which can give you an edited Mario model that actually looks like Luigi, complete with him wearing green and even the L on his hat.
Shut up!
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry it was kinda short, there wasn't a whole lot to explain about it. But anyways, this has been Super Mario 64 Beta Explained.
So yeah, that was it. I know it was kind of short. There wasn't a whole lot to explain though. Yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have to ask me anything, you can contact me at theofficialglitchdoctor@gmail.com. Like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.